I'm glad I've got the thing. Right, we've got the thing. Got the thing, man. What's the matter with you? Good morning, welcome to the Dictionary Art. My name's Darren, and
I'm Mel.
And she's Mel. I'm at a rock. A rock. Sometimes. Got your attention now, didn't it? You too? Quite quick, yeah, babe. You're too quick yet, babe. That didn't make sense, did it? Can't go open this. Can't go open here, mate. That's good. That's good. That man, walker, man. Fucking swear down. I'll put that fucking charger while you're there, man.
Yeah.
What's going on, John? Anything at all, that, you know.
Ba ba blue ba 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 ba
Oh,
boo.
that's
How was that? Oh, what
oh, Buster, we're not going to fucking bed, mate. Here comes the other one. She's went straight by, yeah. Hey, she's clocked us now, don't I?
We're in here.
No, leave her. She was going out. She's not asked. She must have went to look for the stone that he's left in there. Good morning. My name's Darren, and welcome to Addiction Life, and this is Bob. Oh, yeah, are you going to introduce himself?
I'm Mel. They don't know me anyway.
Well, do you know? You don't know that. You don't know.
know.
Could be newcomers. Newcomers. Live and let live. James Bond, man.
Live and let die.
Thanks for in James Bond, man. No one's in James Bond round here, mate. I am James Bond. I'm Terminator, man. Not James Bond. I'm not this morning. I'm Darren this morning. Yeah. Trying to get both of them confused, man. Two separate things, two separate entities.
What Geminis are?
Yeah, we like that. Where's our Evie? I haven't had a good talk with Evie for ages. It doesn't feel like I have.
I bet she likes me tie-dye top.
I know.
Because it's a yin and yang, isn't it?
Yeah, it's from Jamaica, isn't it?
Yeah.
We went to Jamaica and done that, didn't we?
Well, the top's not from Jamaica, but it got tie-dyed in
Jamaica. Where's this? Haven't you brought the cigarettes? Will you make one, please? I come in here, man. I was fuming. Oh, thank you. I was fuming this morning. I come in here and fucking Kingston's got a knife on the table full of butter.
He doesn't want to.
No, when what it is, they fucking needs to be stopped. You do your toasting there, mate. Not on this table. Fucking butter and then leaving a knife on the table. What the hell that about, man? I don't live like that, mate. No, but I'm right, aren't I?
It does it all the time. It does me in.
Morning, Jade. What's going on? Moving? Not moving. Why? We've just moved, ain't you, Jade? Just before Christmas. When did we move in? What month?
I can't remember. Beginning of December, wasn't it? Morning, John and Kendra.
I'm going to message you later, John, on Facebook. I've got a message for you.
Yeah, we're good.
Got a message for you, John. Kendra. Got a message for you. Oh, my mate. Got a message for you, mate. Haven't we? I have. Got one up, mate. Got a message for you.
No, but...
yes, I have. Oh, that lab you did yesterday. What lab? I didn't say we were moving.
No, you were at the flat, weren't you?
I've got my own place, my Jade.
And there was still some of my stuff in there that I wanted over here, like my wedding dress and box of trinkets and that, wasn't it?
Yeah.
That I wanted
that's what it was.
I'm on my wedding dress and a box of trinkets. You know, like sentimental stuff, you know, like cards what my kids made me when they were little and all that kind of jazz.
What's the go to bed, man? I can't be blown buster.
Chuffed a bits. I've got my wedding dress here though.
Well, it remains safe for me.
I know, but
I wouldn't have done that with your wedding dress, man.
I know you wouldn't. But I just like it here. It's special. Oh, go on. No, that flat.
Got a spanner in here, haven't you?
We both. Yeah, they're saying that's two. We've got now. But yeah, I used to live there as well, but it just wasn't big enough for all of us and the dogs, and so I got this 3-bedroom to have more space. And believe it or not, we've gone.
I know, I don't know how it works. Like, so when I go and stay out in the flat a few nights a week, right, the dogs stay here, they don't even come with me. Now and again, one of them does. Right. They're my dogs.
Excuse me.
The dogs.
They're mine.
They're my dogs.
They're mine. But yeah, I don't get it right, 'cause, like, I moved here for more space and I still haven't got room for everything I've got.
I know. Because it's always fucking chucking out, babe, that's why.
Not all of it. Morning, Nigel.
That's why I got my own space. People were trying to get it took off me who don't, it's fucking strangers as well. I think that was breaking the law. But let's not go into that, because that's not the... In fact, I'm not going into that anymore. I've got the flat. There's nothing I can do about it. Simple as that. Oh, it's killing me. Morning, Trent. So this morning, it's Sunday. The sun was out blasting earlier.
Yeah, it was nice and warm. I even had my coffee in the garden this morning. It was lovely.
She's fucking mad, Bella. Just walks around that garden looking for anything that moves, and if it moves, that's it. She's on it. Always like that. Just stood there watching. I went out here, I think it was yesterday, the day before, and there was a piece of paper stood, like a piece of paper right next to the pond. She was just staring at it. Would she fuck look at me? I was like, Bella, what you doing? She was like staring at it, and then something moved. That was it. She was fucking, she knew it was going to move. She fucking knew. She was like, I'm waiting for you to move, and once you move, you're getting it. It moved, and it got it. But it got bell-bowed.
You are a little character, aren't you?
It got bell-bowed, didn't it, baby? Yeah, it did. It got bell-bowed. I used to get bell-bowed. Fucking heck, you know.
She does that every now and again when she's outside. She'll have to come running in, check that you're all right, and go back out.
To see what else is moving.
But she always has to come and check that
you're all right. She always comes in carrying something as well. Always.
Oh, thanks, Nigel.
Yeah, I've got one coming out at 12 today. Let's see what it is. We were on about, I'll give you a clue. We were on about police officers
Morning, Smoky Joe.
Morning, Smoky, committing sexual offences, and what's worse, public or
she
you'd
could
be surprised.
She could be trained to be a service dog, a military dog, a police dog, search and rescue, anything like that.
Protection.
Yeah, very, very clever. But yeah, you can train them to jump out of planes with parachutes on and everything.
The army use them.
In fact,
police use them. Security.
It was a Belgian Malinois that got Osama bin Laden.
I know. Come out the helicopter with them.
Yeah, they can do parachute jumps and scale walls and everything.
Scale houses. You're not getting Mally's chasing you, and you think you're getting over that fence. You ain't getting off. If you can get over it, Mally's can get over things you can't. You're not getting away from a Mally.
When I say walls, I'm on about like big 10-foot walls that can climb them.
She could get on that shed roof, Bella. Yeah. Easy. That'll be it. She's just done a somersault this morning. I was jumping stone, so she's doing a backflip, man, to catch it. She's fucking class, man. I swear down, that dog's on me like, she just blows me away. People think German Shepherds.
The way she thinks as well gets me. You know, she's
calculated.
Yeah.
Isn't she?
And you just don't think dogs can think like that. Like, if, say,
I'll break my heart if anything happened to Balbo, you know.
For example, if Buster's got something that Bella wants, instead of trying to take it off him, she'll run to the door, start barking, knowing that Buster will like go and protect her. As soon as Buster gets to the door, she quickly turns around and goes and gets
and looks at him.
Buster is playing and sits there going, ah.
The first time she done that was to Rocky, wasn't it? And I was like, fucking hell, how can a dog even think like that?
No, but Buster's like completely the opposite. He's proper chilled out, laid back, isn't he?
Buster'd be asleep halfway down, mate.
Yeah, like, don't get me wrong.
Where is he, the little fat man?
He's asleep down. Oh, he was asleep down there.
I've just seen him in the garden. I don't know if he's gone back in the garden. He's probably gone back to bed with Kingston.
But yeah,
you need to close that door. If you're getting up on the morning, you need to close that bedroom door. Because Bella, as soon as she gets to the door, that's it. She jumps on the bed and fucking does that with her paws on me. It fucking scratches me.
Yeah, because you keep
sleep bare skinned as well.
No, but you make the mistake of covering your head as soon as you hear her.
I know.
Putting your head under the cover, and that's what she does because she's trying to protect you.
Yeah, because she's going to know that if I don't, she's fucking attacking.
No, if you don't, she'll come up and kiss you. That's what she'll do. But because you bury
I have to get hold of her and go, Bella, stop. And she'll stop.
Hey, Jerry.
As soon as you leave go, I'm getting you again.
But if you left your head out, she'd jump up and kiss you. Because you bury
yeah,
your
but
head.
I'm asleep. I don't want to be kissed, man. Fucking big wet tongue sliding up and down my fucking cheek. I don't want that, man. I want to snore. Just leave me snore, man. Fucking big wet tongue slapping up the side of your cheeks. No good to me, man.
She loves you.
Well, I love her.
And she wants to say good morning.
Well, I'll say good morning when I wake up. There's Buster, fathead.
She gets very excited about having to say good morning.
Buster, what's this? Oh, he's got his head up sniffing. Someone's cooking a Sunday roast. And he's on it.
He's like a Bisto kid.
He can jump as well. He's a good jumper.
Morning, Mr. Beautiful Blues.
Morning, Mr. Beautiful Blues in the area. So, what we're going to do?
We'll start off with a reading.
We're going to start off with a reading because it's Sunday.
And
that's what we do on a Sunday.
March the 6th.
March the 6th. Time's marching on.
When we were drinking and using chemicals, we became accustomed to waking up to a feeling of impending doom. That desperate feeling of what did I do or say yesterday and what did people think? Even though we've quit using drugs or alcohol, sometimes, even after a good day, many of us continue to experience this feeling. It's a bad habit that is gradually eliminated simply by time and rationally thinking over the previous day. Am I learning to handle such feelings of desperation?
So on April the 11th, Bella will be 2 years old. And I always say that April the 11th is one of my lucky days of the year. So April the 11th, 1994 was the first day I got out of prison. Like the first time I got released. Well, it's the first time I've been to prison actually. March 11th. Oh, I won't say what happened on March 11th last time. 2004. Well, it wasn't good luck anyway. I thought it was, but it wasn't. Rationalising away
our recovery.
Rationalising. As a result of the 12 steps, I'm not able to hold on to old ways of deceiving myself. We all rationalise. Sometimes we know we are
rationalising.
Admitting we are
rationalising.
Yeah, continue to behave according to our
rationalisations.
Recovery can become very painful when we
decide.
Is that decide?
Yeah.
Decide that for one reason. Oh, you read that this morning. Can't fucking book, not that, man. I don't like that.
Right, I'll start again. We all rationalise. Sometimes we know we are rationalising, admit we are rationalising, yet continue to behave according to our rationalisations. Recovery can become very painful when we decide that for one reason or another, the simple principles of the programme don't apply to us. With the help of our sponsor and others in NA, we can begin to look at the excuses we use for our behaviour. Do we find that some principles just don't apply to us? Do we believe that we know more than everybody else in Narcotics Anonymous, even those who have been clean for many years? What makes us think that we're so special? There is no doubt we can successfully rationalise our way through part of our recovery, but eventually we must squarely face the truth and start acting accordingly. The principles in the 12 steps guide us to a new life in recovery. There is little room for rationalisation there. Just for today, I cannot work the steps and also can continue deceiving myself. I will examine my thinking and rationalisations and reveal them to my sponsor and be rid of them.
Yeah. No, Jerry. None of my videos are actually on an iPhone. You're all on Samsungs or what do they use? What running gear do they use? Running gear. Android. All done on Android, mate. All my videos on YouTube are not done on Android. Or maybe, apart from we didn't want to do this. We didn't want to have to do. I don't know, mate. But that might have been on my iPhone, but it's XR, my iPhone.
Anyway, wrong channel.
No, it wasn't anyway. It wasn't. They're all done on Android, kid. Why? Why do you ask?
Anyway,
I've never had it.
back to the reading.
Back to the reading.
So,
supervisor said, not the manager. Supervisor. Go on then, supervisor.
The CEO.
Okay, CEO said.
But anyway, that rationalisation. I think we can all get a bit like that at times, especially in early recovery.
Are you, mate? Fuck man, do. Aren't you? What's up?
He's just not much there, down.
Will you empty that then? Why are you like that sad? Not worse than a fucking dirty ashtray.
So yeah, in early recovery, we all have excuses, and we all have to challenge, what we're taught and think certain rules don't apply to us, and that might work, but that won't work for me, and have that thing going on that we're special and different.
And not as bad or worse, even. I had that going on me, I'm worse. You let them believe what they want to believe, man. Oh, man, will you get me some stuff? I'll get it, man. You carry on doing the directing stuff. You direct while you're fucking directing yourself up the stairs toilet. Go on, babe, carry on.
I think he's going to be in one of them moods today. Oh, God. So, yeah, I think we all go through that. There's kind of a crossover stage, when you've stopped using and you're not quite in recovery, and it is really, really painful, because you can't use your old coping strategies, if you like, but you haven't found new ones yet, and it's a disruptive mood. He gets in these disruptive moods from time to time. Oh, Buster, that's all you wanted, was your mummy, wasn't it? Say hello, Buster. He gets in, where he just thinks stuff and has to come out with stuff, and it's when I'm trying to think of stuff and whatnot, he puts me off completely, and I'm like, what was I saying? And completely lose my train of thought. See, that's all he wanted, was a mummy cuddle. Ah.
No, but I don't think so. Oh, I was getting some stuff last night.
What's it getting? Go and see. You're getting something recovered for you. Go and see. There. Yeah, that's definitely Buster. Definitely. Proper loves his mammy as well. And it's quite, I'm quite pleased with that because when we first rescued him, he got really nervous about staying like in the house by himself with me for some reason. But after a week, he's like my Velcro dog, doesn't leave my side. So that tells me he's been mistreated by a woman before. But I've got him to trust me. So, are you in one of your disruptive moods today?
Oh, who said that?
Me?
No, I'm chilled, man. I'm chilled. I've been watching an MY. Latest drone video. I think that's the best one. The last one I watched, I said that was the best one, but that was even better. That one.
So, gratitude.
Have you done any?
Not yet. We were waiting for you.
Right, I'm grateful for that Vaseline for my eyebrows. Sorts us right out. And my eczema. I fucking got bad eczema, man, on my elbow. I'm grateful for my phone. I'm grateful for I've got a place or two to rest my head. I'm grateful for the telly, even though I don't watch it. I'm grateful for it because it's and I'm grateful for Buster chasing that.
That was 5.
Oh, I'm only doing 8.
6.
And I'm grateful for waking up this morning in a good mood.
So yeah, 6. I'm grateful that the sun is shining. I was able to have me coffee in the garden and get a bit of vitamin D. Grateful for the dogs. Grateful for the joint of roast beef that I'm gonna cook for dinner.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Oh no.
I'm grateful that I've got all my little trinkets here, because they mean a lot to me. They're very sentimental. And I am grateful for you guys in the chat.
Oh no. Struggled with the gratitude list this morning.
I know, because you're in a funny mood.
Getting a bit of a bad chest. I had to have some honey this morning. I'd have some honey.
Some lemon in the fridge. Have hot water with honey and lemon.
There's no green tea left.
There might be. I think there's turmeric tea. That's good as well.
Buster found it.
That's anti-inflammatory turmeric.
Hey, this way. Found it. This way. Found it. Come on. Find it. Buster, you've gone past it, man.
So, guys, 6 things that you're grateful for.
Good lad. Right, so 6 things we're grateful for, guys. It would be, I would be grateful if you could put it in the chat, but if you don't feel willing to do that, then visualize. But it's always good if you could put it in the chat because it could help someone else who's actually struggling. Sun's gone beyond the cloud and this one cold now. I might go over my hair today, mightn't you, babe?
I thought you said we were leaving it for a little bit.
No, I want it done, man. I don't want it. If we can get out of control, I'm going to stay on it. Things have got to change. And it won't take you 10 minutes now, babe. I'll do the bit I can do, and you can do the back then. Is that alright? Like later, after dinner, tonight. After Addiction Lab or something, maybe. Before Addiction Lab, then.
So I like chilling out and I've got an early start tomorrow.
I don't see why you wouldn't be able to use an iPhone 6, like, mate, as long as you can do a thing, do a test, do a little video or something, see if you can upload it to YouTube, but when you're uploading, you can press it to be private, public, or unlisted. Put it unlisted, and then only you can watch it because you've got. Or put it private, and only you can watch it. Then you'll know, mate. Alright, Terminator knows. I am good at what I do, mate. When I terminate. Do you know? Actually, we do say it's a different channel and all that. However, I do want to say this, so I want to point something out because this guy commented on one of my videos this morning. I think it was my latest one. Oh, he was this way. And he would have had a point, so to speak. He would have had a point, but there's so many things that I could say back that makes his point invalid. Right. So one is I don't go to a so in the fellowships of Alcoholics Anonymous, Narcotics Anonymous, and in all of them anyway, gambling, booking, CA, AA. And I think it's more of a AA thing. Live and let live. Right. So what he's saying is, if I was in recovery, that I'd be living and let I'd live and let live. Right. So basically, but what it is, I am living and let living by doing that anyway. I'm reporting. Number one, first and foremost, is I'm not in a fellowship. And I've been quite open and transparent about that. But we're not in a fellowship no more, are we? Not in a fellowship no more. Two, it's a job, it's my business.
I think ultimately we're all human. None of us.
Exactly. We don't strive to be perfect. It tells us in the fellowships as well.
Striving for perfection can be really unhealthy.
So I'm not perfect, even if I was in a fellowship. And again, I'd say it tells us not to judge.
With me, Jade, I did go religiously for a few years. And don't get me wrong, I don't want to take anything away from the fellowships because, it helped me get where I am. But once I started working full time in drug services and then going to like meetings on a night, it was just too much for me. And, I was fortunate enough to be able to work in a job where I was talking about recovery and learning about different processes. I also had intensive psychotherapy for about 2 years as well. And for me, it was about getting that balance, and on an evening, I wanted more time for me, more time for my kids, more time for living, really,
So why I stopped going, and I've got to be brutally honest, is I got into a relationship and I bought fucking that. No, not only that. Anyway, I got into a relationship and then I got a full-time job. And I was out working like from fucking 3 o'clock in the morning. Sometimes not getting back into like gone midnight or gone 2 o'clock, then go back to bed and like be up for 5. So I didn't have time. I was in a relationship, but what I will say though is I picked up. I stopped going. I picked up. That's why I stopped going. Then I end up picking resentments up. Truthfully, why I didn't go back is I end up picking resentments up against people in the fellowship. However, I know for myself, me personally, that it will always be better for me to go to a 12-step fellowship. Even though I'm clean and not serene. Even though I'm clean and sober, you've seen anyway, you've seen the way I react. I react wrong sometimes. I go out all guns fucking blazing. So
can I just pick up on the weather and stuff?
The weather?
Yeah, because if you read the chat, they're saying that the struggle with wanting a drink when the weather's hot. one thing that I found really, really helpful, we got one of them like bullet things, didn't we? You know, that you can make your own smoothies and that. And we found a really nice one with frozen berries, didn't we? So sometimes, like, you can get them for like 15 quid, the cheap ones, and they are supposed to be like really, really good. And one thing I find helpful, you know, even when we go on holiday, is having something nice to drink, so I don't feel like I'm missing out. So I think you can get all the frozen berries quite cheap and stuff, or frozen mango, or, you know, and start creating your own smoothies and find one that you like, so you feel like you're having something special.
What are them called? Not cocktails. Mocktails, man. Get some mocktails in here. But
You know, and there's all sorts of different things.
It's the beer garden thing, isn't it? Wouldn't it be nice to be sat in the beer garden? But what's the reality of people like us sitting in the beer garden? Doesn't end good for me. I get mortal drunk.
But start making them new associations with the weather. You know, because you can still have good times. You could have a couple of friends round in the garden, have a barbecue with loads of mocktails. Hiya, Vanda.
Hiya, Vanda.
You know, it's about thinking. Recovery sometimes is about thinking outside the box, and sometimes it can be the simplest things that make the biggest difference.
I have to throw things, and if I've still got more in my hands, he'll sit there. So you have to cross my arms like that, and then he knows he's got going up for him. That's why it's.
Yeah, look into mocktails or different smoothies, and then at least it's healthier for you as well. You know.
Yeah, so getting back to why we stopped going, well, I stopped going, I think it would be better for me. 100% be better for me if I start going back to fellowship. I have been thinking about going back, but thinking and doing, for me, is two different things. I get, not complacent, I get lazy, man. But,
yeah, that's right, Mr. Beautiful Blues. I know some people.
Doesn't have to be fellowship, though, Jade. You could go. Well, you could do a lot of different things. Drug services, but you don't get on with them, do you?
Find what works for you.
And do you know what else, Jade? What I meant to say. Actually, I'm glad this conversation come up. You can request to change your key worker. You know, request to change your key worker that we're not getting on. Basically, say something like this is what I said. Do you want me to show?
No.
Basically, I said this, mate. I said, look, it's my treatment. I'm not getting on with a person. I wasn't. It's true. This is true. I'm not getting on with a person. I feel as though I'm not opening up because I don't get on. Don't get on with him. Or was it Was it? I've done it twice, actually. I'm not getting on with him, man. So what it is, it's my treatment, and I'm not getting the full potential out of your service. So I'd appreciate a different worker. I got a different worker, and she was all right. She was sound as fuck. Do you know what I mean? Remember, what was she called? Fucking hell.
I can't remember.
Carol, yeah. She was sound as fuck, Carol. Oldish woman, but sound as fuck, mate. Wasn't she, Carol? You met Carol, didn't you? Sound as fuck, Carol, man.
I think that's the only reason why you were allowed the Leflexidine detox at home, wasn't it? Because I was there.
Mm-hmm.
And then I knew what I was doing.
It's hard to say I couldn't have it. I know drug services inside out, mate.
Yeah, because I work where I work. You know, they allowed you to have it at home if I took the week off work. Because it can be quite dangerous.
Yeah.
Morning, Andy.
Morning, Andy. I'm saying I know drug services inside out, but is that a good thing or a bad thing? In a way, it is a good thing because they were fucking trying to shortchange me, if you like.
Well, I think it's...
Morning, Gypsy lad.
Morning, Gypsy. But I think it's important to realise that they are changing as well. You know.
But that's bad though, really, because you get used to something and then new policies and fucking procedures come into play, and then.
And sometimes it's not always for the best.
But I sat on steering groups and all that, man, back in the early days for drug services in Middlesbrough. I steered them, man.
Morning, Mum.
You know what I mean? So I knew the procedures better than that then, just like I do with the coppers. You know what I mean? Mad, innit, man? You're trying to tell me I couldn't have a vaccine shut down.
Anyway, moving on.
I bet you I can. And I got it, didn't I?
But we need to start thinking more positive.
No, but it worked though, didn't it?
I know, but you're getting all.
I know, because I do when they tell me that, that you can't. When I know you can't. I'm sorry, babe. I need to work on that. And that's why going back to fellowships would be good for me. Do you know what I mean? Buster man, you're a fat man, do you?
Anyway, we found a little drug and alcohol quiz.
Well, we found a drug and alcohol quiz.
That we haven't done.
This morning I found it.
Did you? Sure you.
Well, it wasn't last night, was it?
I'm sure you sat there watching audits while I found what we were doing.
Audits, me? I wasn't watching audits. I watched it. Oh, I watched two. I watched an American one and an NY. I haven't watched all of NMYs yet. I'll get back on it.
You can do the questions.
I can do the questions. And you what?
Do the answers.
You should know the answers. I should know the answers. So, question 1. So, guys, what I will say is if we do a quiz on the morning, the topic of the quiz is usually going to be addiction. On a night, if we do a quiz,
it's something fun.
But this should be fun anyway.
Yeah.
I haven't looked at it, so I don't even know because I didn't even find it. So, question 1. The percentage of teens who drink alcohol has increased over the last 10 years. Is it A, true, or B, false? So, the percentage of teens who drink alcohol has increased over the last 10 years. This is from 2020, this quiz. So, it's 2-year-old. Bear that in mind. So, we've got A, B. Any more for any more? I've got Andy W saying true. Well, that's another A. We've got Smokey Joe say A, fuck. I think that's supposed to be fuck. I think. What's that? Oh, yeah, that fucking tank making that noise.
I know, it's awful, isn't it?
Yeah. Right, so, and the answer is...
False. The percentage of teens who report having a drink in the past month has actually decreased over the last 10 years by a third among 12th graders and by nearly 50% among 8th graders. I don't know what years that are in UK.
That's what they do now, yeah, 10 and fucking 11 and all that.
Yeah.
It wasn't like 5th year, like when I was at school. But those, I don't know. I know he's in year 10.
Underage
He's
drinking efforts are still needed to reduce the number of teens who start drinking even further.
So, if I'm honest, I'd have said true. I'd have said true as well.
I'd have gone with false because if I...
Would you?
Yeah. Like, just because obviously you don't get that many young people coming through. It tends to be older people. Very rare we're getting...
Do young people come to a normal? Or is there
18 and over we work for, but we've just got the contract for the young people service as well.
Yeah.
But if you look around at society nowadays, the younger generation is so much more aware of everything. You know, the potential dangers of alcohol because it's getting talked about these days. When we were kids, it wasn't getting talked about. You know, the dangers, what are affecting the planet.
So this is in America, this will be this, I think.
I know, but...
It doesn't matter though, we'll plot on. So question 2. Oh, sorry, were you finished? Sorry, babe.
Yeah,
Sorry.
that's fine.
Just give us a clip round the edit while you interrupt. Question 2. Oh, Buster, man, I can't be fucking keep flinging things for you, mate. You want to go to bed? Kingston's up there, mate. So, question 2. According to research from 2019, in the past month, approximately how many high school seniors reported vaping THC, the chemical in marijuana that causes the eye. So I'll read it again because there's four A, B, C, or D here. So, according to research from 2019, in the past month, approximately how many high school seniors reported vaping THC, the chemical in marijuana that causes the eye? Is it A, 40%? Is it B, 32%? Or is it C, 26%? Or is it D, 14%? And before we get 80%'s not there, Jade, I'll tell you it again. Is it A, 40%? Is it B, 32%? Is it C, 26%? Or is it D, 14%? So before we get Mel to tell us the answer, I'll tell you what I'm going to say. These are all guesstimates for me as well. There is no 30, Andy. Is it A, 40%, B, 32, C, 26, or D, 14%? See, there is no 80%, man. The highest is 40%, bruv. So is it 40%, 32%, 26%, or 14? Don't say yeah, because I haven't said my answer.
Yeah, I was just going to say, what's your answer?
All right. So I'm going to go with 32%. And the answer is?
You're all wrong.
We're all wrong. I'm going to go with 14%.
Yeah. The number of high school seniors who reported vaping marijuana during the past month
My first answer counts.
increased from 7.5% in 2018 to 14% in 2019.
So it was D, 14%. I said 32, so I was wrong. And I'd been wrong on the first question, so I got no points. So, question 3. Scientists have discovered that vape and nicotine exposes people to which of the following chemical compounds? For fuck's sake. Is it A?
Formaldehyde, a gas
That has been linked to cancer. B?
Acrylamide, a chemical used to treat wastewater, including sewage.
Okay, now I'm not vaping. C? Carotidine, a poison and highly flammable liquid with suffocating odor.
Yeah.
Or D, all of the above. So there's your answer. There's the answers you can pick from. Because them are fucking hard to read, them, even for Mel. And Mel's a good reader. And the answer is, wait there, we've still got more coming. So they're all going today. Bunch of lightweights. Mr. Blows' class. Right, go on then. And the answer is what?
D, all of the above. Formaldehyde.
Fuck that. And when are you going to fucking vape?
Acrylamide and condaldehyde are found in small amounts of some e-cigarettes, but we aren't sure yet how much of those compounds someone would need to inhale to be in danger. Scientists have also identified other compounds in e-cigarettes, such as propylene oxide, a liquid that can irritate the eyes, skin, and respiratory tract, and depress the central nervous system.
Babe, I don't want to vape, mate. I don't want to. We're going to pack in. We'll fucking pack in the way we done last time. So, question 4. So, what was it? D then, all of them?
Yeah.
D, Andy. Andy, fuck that Royal College, man. I don't trust the Royals, mate. Fuck them Royal Colleges. 4. Which drug do adolescents use the most? Is it A, alcohol? Is it B, marijuana? Is it C, nicotine or nicotine vaping? Or D, none of the above? Is it A, alcohol, B, marijuana, C, nicotine, vaping, or D, none of the above? So, which drug do adolescents use the most? Alcohol, marijuana, nicotine, vaping, or none of the above? I don't go with that, me, Andy. I'm not buying it, mate. I'm not fucking buying that, mate, man. So we've got an A, B, C, B. And I haven't given my answer yet. I know what I'm saying. And I'm going to say A, alcohol, mate. A, alcohol. I'm going to go alcohol. And the answer is?
Alcohol. Alcohol use continues to decline for high school students.
Is that it?
It's still the highest.
Still the highest, even though it's decreased. Question 5. So I'm enjoying first now. If a person takes Ritalin, a prescription medication for attention deficit
hyperactivity disorder,
at the same time they take a
decongestion,
what could happen to them? Is it A, blurred vision? Is it B, increased heart rate and blood pressure? Or is it C, chills and sweat? Or D, none of the above? Ooh, who knew? Question 5. If a person takes Ritalin, a prescription medication for attention
deficit,
ADHD, fucking fuck off, man. That, yeah, you know that one.
ADHD.
AD. Well, where the fuck's the A deficit? It's DHD.
Attention
deficit. Oh, yeah. Sorry, I missed the A out. The ADHD. Is it blurred vision, increased heart rate, and blood pressure, chills and sweats? No, don't let chills and sweats, man. Or D, none of the above. And I'm going to go with I haven't got my answer yet. I'm going to go D, none of the above, man. I don't know. Am I right? I don't think I'm right by that look, but I'm going to stick with D. Looks as though I'm going in a fucking joint on my own here. If it's D, no one's for D.
There's a reason for that.
I'm going to change my answer.
You can't do that.
Well, Mr. Blows has. Okay, I'll stick with D. I won't. What's the answer?
These are all right. Increased heart rate and blood pressure.
I was going to say that one as well. Bastard.
Because Ritalin's a stimulant and can increase a person's alertness and attention, but they can also increase heart rate and blood pressure. The decongestants in many over-the-counter cold medicines are stimulants as well, and they have similar effects. So taking Ritalin and decongestion at the same time can cause an extra increase in heart rate and blood pressure.
I said D as well. We were wrong, Mr. Blows, anyway. So, question 6. We're not going with the Royal College here. We're going with these fuckers on here, on this paper. So, question 6. Which statement below is false? A, the liquid in e-cigarettes, whether or not it's flavoured, can be toxic, poisonous. Or B, unlike cigarettes, vape and nicotine does not affect the development of the brain's reward system. C, some e-cigarettes contain higher levels of metals like nickel and what's that one? Chromium. Or B or D, early studies suggest that teens who vape are at greater risk of smoking cigarettes in the future. Ooh, who knew? Which one's false? I'm going to say A as well. By fucking question, whatever it was. Question 4. By question 3. Right, I don't know, mate. It's brutal, isn't it? So, question 6, I'm going to say A, mate. What's Andy saying? What's Andy saying? All false. Okay. Oh, then.
It's actually B. Regardless of how nicotine is delivered, nicotine activates the brain's reward circuits.
So it's B, unlike cigarettes, vaping. Okay. Oh, put B there. Anyone put B? No one put B, no. No. So I'm still joint top. I don't know what I'm joint top with, but I'm joint top with someone. Question 7. Research shows that young people's brains keep developing well into their 20s. What effect could alcohol have on the development of the brain? Choose all that apply. So is it A, causes cognitive or learning problems? B, affects the brain structure and function? C, sharpen your cognitive function? Or D, none of the above? So I'm going to go A and B. Me, I'm top. Bollocks you are, Joe. I'm joint top, mate. So it says choose all that apply, though. Listen, which research shows that young people's brains keep developing well into the 20s. What effect could alcohol have on the development of the brain? Choose all that apply. Causes cognitive or learning problems. That's A. B, affect the brain structure and function. And C, sharpen your cognitive function. And D, none of the above. I'm going A and B. D, my brain left the building. My brain was never in the building. I mean, but not all there, mate. True story. Yeah, it says choose. It says choose all that apply. I've said A and B as well. Oh, we've got one who's going A, B, and C. We've got Andy with A and B. Andy's changing his mind.
Right, anyway, the answer is A and B.
Ka-ching!
While young people's brains continue to develop into their 20s, alcohol can alter this development, potentially affecting both the brain structure and its function, meaning how well it processes the information. That explains a lot.
Fucking thanks on my head, man. Boiler. Question 8. Oh, they're out on the bikes. The big KTMs. Big 450s. 8. Which of the following could increase the risk that someone will have a problem with drugs? So, question 8. Which of the following could increase the risk that someone will have a problem with drugs? Is it A, mental health issues, B, starting drug use at a young age, or C, genetics, or D, all of the above? Sound like a ghost at all. Can you read it, Mr. Blows? Yeah. So we've got Jade, we've got Trent saying A, we've got Smokey saying B, D, D, D. I'm going to say all of them. Yeah, I'm going to go all. I'm going D. The answer is, babe.
D, all of the above.
I still joint top. I don't know where fight that out between yourselves. But I'm definitely joint top on this one. So question 9. Fill in the blank. Prescription opioid.
Opioid.
Fill in the blank. Prescription opioid medicines used to relieve pain and are similar to the illegal drug. Is it A, cocaine? Is it B,
Methamphetamine.
C, heroin? Or D,
Pisolibin.
sack the D, because we know it's not D. So is it A, cocaine, amphetamines, heroin? I'm going to say C, heroin. I think I'm right on that one. I think I'm right on that. I think I'm saying joint top here. I might be wrong, like, could be wrong, don't follow me. People who follow me usually get themselves in trouble. Is that methamphetamine?
Yeah, so crystal meth.
Alright.
Not just.
Not was amphetamines, methamphetamines. We know, Tobbs, we know. So, and the answer is, I don't even need amount to tell us, but are we amount?
Heroin.
Is that all it is? Just heroin?
Yeah, there's like. We all know about that anyway.
We all know about that anyway. I don't know what it is, we know, but we know it.
The writing's tiny.
The writing's tiny, we all know. Right, it doesn't matter, baby, we all know. Why's your glasses gone?
Yeah, but I think I need like a new prescription because they only help for a little while and make my eyes so.
Right, so question 10. Long-term effects of methamphetamine, meth.
Which is crystal meth, for all you who maybe don't know the pharmaceutical name.
So, long-term effects of methamphetamine, crystal meth, use. So, the long-term effects of methamphetamine use include which of the following? A, mood swings. B, severe dental problems known as meth mouth. C, psychosis, is that?
Yeah.
Or D, all of the above. I'm going to go D, all of the above. D, all of the above. So we've got D, all.
Yeah, and that is all of the above.
We didn't get Mr. Blues in there though.
He's up there.
Yeah, he's above.
Yeah.
So I'm top on my own now. I'm winning. You just need to get this right and me to get it wrong, and I'm getting this one right every time. Because it's about opiates, and I'm getting it right. I know for the fact I am. If you're an opiate user or you know anything about opiates or you're an ex-opiate user, you're going to know. So, question 11. Up to Zotorbs win the quiz. I'll pull out.
Two Brainiac questions after that.
Two Brainiac, where? Oh, might not win the quiz then. Which medicine, if given right away, can reverse the effects of a heroin or opiate overdose and prevent death? A, methadone. B, oxycodone. C, naltrexone. Or D,
naloxone.
Naloxone. Or D,
hydrocodone.
And I'm going to keep my answer last till you put all yours, and then I'll tell you mine.
I've got the answers, Andy W.
I haven't got the answers, mate. I swear down, Andy, I wouldn't cheat you. I'm not like that, mate. I'm just the winner. I'm just a winner today. I've had loads of missed calls. Oh, I had loads of missed calls off. 3 missed calls. Oh, Scouse. What's on Scouse wanting me? You're never going to get me at that time, mate. I'm fucking probably flat out. Saying that, I am up usually. Must have fell asleep last night and that phone's on silent. Why am I do that? So what have we got for question 11? I only got 2 wrong arm joint. No way, mate. No way.
So the question.
Wait there. I haven't given my answer. I'm going with C.
But he's asking what the question is.
Oh! Which medicine, if given right away, can reverse the effects of a heroin or opiate overdose and prevent death? Is it A, methadone? Is it B?
Oxycodone, C, naltrexone, or D, hydrocodone? Same as above. And it is naltrexone. And it has saved a lot of lives since it came out.
So I'm top up and now. I'm top up and now. Well said to say.
And it can be also used for opiate medications as well. Just so people are aware. So if
Opiate.
Opiate based like tablets, what you get prescribed from the doctor.
Can't it be they use it for alcoholism?
No, that you're thinking of naltrexone.
Oh, naltrexone. I'm thinking of naltrexone.
Yeah.
I never knew that. Mate.
So naloxone is what you get given if you're experiencing an overdose of opiates. So either heroin or it can be medications prescribed from the GP. And I do actually know somebody who took too many of his opiate-based medications and had to be administered naltrexone, and it saved his life. So
right. So question 12. Brain research has shown that addiction harms the brain in at least 3 ways. One of them is that it weakens regions of the brain that helps a person make good decisions and control their impulses. What's the name for that part of the brain?
Nucleus accumbens, prefrontal cortex, amygdala, or the hippocampus.
I'm gonna say D, the hippocampus. No, I'm not. I'm gonna say the A. What's the A?
Nucleus accumbens.
Yeah, I'm gonna say A. Fuck no. I'm gonna get wrong now.
If you have got a good memory, we actually went.
Oh, I'm gonna say D. I'm gonna say D. D. I'm gonna say D, mate. D. It's a prefrontal.
Yep.
It's pre-fucking-frontal. Oh God. Let's have a look. What was it? What number was that letter? The prefrontal.
12.
No, the A, B, or C.
Oh, so that was B.
B. Smoky. D. C. What was it? C.
B.
Was it B?
Yeah.
Oh, Smoky didn't get B. What is B on there?
Prefrontal cortex. Morning, Ninja.
Oh, Trin's coming up now. Trin's joint top. There's 3 was joint top. Oi, pork chop. So there's me, Trinidad, and someone else who's joint top, man. But that someone else has been disqualified. So it's out of me and Trin. Question 13. Yes, and 13's my lucky number. Come on.
In a study using brain scans, scientists found that teens with high substance use between the ages of 16 and 18 had smaller grey matter volume at age 25. In which part of the brain? Pars ocularis, amygdala, ventral striatum, or the cerebellum?
I'm going to say the cerebellum. Just because it sounds mad. They all fucking sound mad. I'm just going to say D.
A. Pars ocularis.
I'm going to say D. There's all.
Amygdala.
And there's your fucking options there. I'm a Morning, Ninja. I'm a black belt in Jiu-Jitsu and I've even got the boots to match. There's your options A, B, C, or D, and I'm saying D. D, question 13. I'm saying D.
Bye, Amanda.
Bye, Manda. Hope everything's okay, Manda. So get your answers in. I said D. Pure guess though.
And the answer is A.
A. Oh, let's.
Opicularis, whatever it's called.
No one put A. No one put A.
So it's a draw then.
So it's a draw between Darren and Top. Draw. No, I don't know who won there, man. I was fucking joint top with someone. Do you want me to make the brew? You can make the smokes. You do both. Woohoo. Get it up. So I've got a premiere coming out at 12:30. I believe it's 12:30. And we asked Sergeant Sausage if what's worse, a police officer or a member of the public committing sexual offences against a member of the public. And you'll have to watch and see which one he thinks is worse. And how the fuck have we used all that milk? So yeah, you'll have to tune in and find out. You joint top with me, Smokey. Me, you were joint top with Trinidad. I think Mr. Blows, but he didn't answer the last couple. Kendra said she won. Tell Kendra she is a winner anyway. We're all winners, mate. Fucking table, man. Everything's just been piled on the table, man.
What?
Saying everything's just been piled on this table. You brought all the shite from the flat. I'm gonna sort it out, babe. We can sort it out. Will you put them back in a folder for me, please? I'll tell you what I'm going to do, actually. Just leave them on there. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put a folder. I'm going to get a folder. And everything we've done goes in one folder so we're not lost. Do you know what I mean? Does that sound good? Yeah, that's it. We're all when it's 4 tabs, I got some bacon chums. Listen, it's not the channel for it, but listen, if you haven't seen Uncle JJ's video of me, the Turbinator, he's took a clip off a video what's on my Facebook. In fact, I'm going to put a community post up asking who wants to see the Turbinator in action before auditing was ever thought of. and this was in 2016, I believe, or 2017. And I was calling the copper bacon shops then, and someone said, remember when Live Free started saying sausage to the coppers? Said that I started saying bacon chops because Live Free had said sausage. Well, this video from 2017 proves you. I can't remember who said it, but proves that person wrong. I just laughed. Just laughed at how fucking hell mad these people are. Some of them. Oh, to have got bacon chops.
Nice then, aren't they?
Yeah. See what you'd saying there.
Belgian chocolate on.
Oh, the Belgian news as well.
Like Belgian chocolate.
Oh, Belgian chocolate on the top.
Your Biscoff with chocolate on. Gorgeous.
So rough, mate. You like playing the game, but you go fucking like a bull in a challenge. Oh, I've got to get my antiques.
I know.
I'm going to bring my antiques here because I'm going to sell them. I'm going to look into the antiques. Saying that, I don't have to bring them in anyway. I can just have a look and look online when I get there. Biscoff, yeah, the chocolate ones. I was talking to Public Eye. He said he would come to Darlow. Said you and Marty 1282 had done it. Yeah, he did. What it is? It's not very long ago. You've seen it, John and Kendra. You've seen my Darlow video. I done the courts and the police station together. Didn't get much from the police station, if I'm honest. It was more the courts that made that video, and I done that by accident. I didn't set out to get that. I end up getting that interaction by accident because I just walked by videoing, but I was going to walk straight round back to the back of the station, and the security come out and give us loads of fucking bullshit about hostile reconnaissance and all that, man. So I had a bit of fun with them. And then the security, I went, oh, I'll come to the police station with you then. After about 10 minutes, the security guard, I went back and forth with the security. Oh, then, I'll come to the police station with you. So the copper ended up saying, big fucking copper as well, man. Look, he's built like a fucking tank. And he's ended up saying to the security guard, can you come through the back a minute? And I thought, what it is, they're going to manufacture. He's telling him what to say so they can manufacture fucking the charge against me. And I was thinking about it, I just fuck off. Because people get confused and think that us auditors want to get locked up so we can put civil claims in, and that definitely for me anyway. I can only speak for myself and the people that I've worked with. I can speak for them. I know for a fact that's not the case. But anyway, I fucking sat it out. Let the security out the back, man. And then I thought, fuck it, I'm not working no more. And then when I walked around, he was stood there. I was like, you little fucking trumpet. And had me stood there with you and I'd let you out the back door. Yeah. But, go and see if you can see match was ages ago. I don't know if he's been paid out for that, I know he's put up, I think he's put a civil in. He has. Locked him up, mate. I went. I don't know if anyone else has done it though. I went. It was a good year after. I think that. I want to know what happened with fucking Matt 10128. I fucking Eston with that Chambers because I know he put a complaint in. remember the day when he was at Eston, I was going out with Bella, and I thought, fuck it, I'll have a cuppa first and have a look on YouTube. And I seen Matt. If you haven't seen Matt 101, he gets some good audits. He's got a different style to me, but his last one I watched, actually, I haven't watched much of Matt for ages. I haven't watched much of a lot of people for ages, but I watched his audit the other day. This here police station is owned to a tyrant. It's a good video that of Matt. I like it. It's one of his best ones that I've seen, actually. But he has got some good videos. I'm sure I put a comment on here. I have got Matt's number, actually. I might text him later to see what happened. I'm sure I fucking put a comment on this video. Is that many comments or? I thought I'll have a look later. Yeah, guys, so I've got a premiere coming at. I'm sure it's 12:30, you know. Let's have a look. Just out of interest, what kind of content do you like the best from me? Do you like where I shout them down, like put them back in line, or do you like where I be polite and kiss the arse? You've never seen me kiss the arse. I'm looking for you. Oh yeah, I'm looking for you. 12:30. Yeah. Police sergeant doesn't think it's worse if police.
Shall we finish up and then I'll drink this and do the washing up?
Like that. I say that Inspector. Is he? Really? Where have you seen that at, Jerry? That's interesting. Is that right? I've got a thing we are in Wales on my Facebook. I message him. Oh, put the dogs in the kennels for 12 hours.
Security when he got arrested.
Put your dog in that fucking bastards, aren't they?
No, that Map 1, 2.
Oh, no, they do. They do, mate, don't they? You got your dog with you. You know what I mean? And some dogs suffer with fucking like Buster. He'd be in fucking bits if they done that one. That's why I'd never take. Someone said take, like you said, take Buster. Didn't you? You said take Buster, yeah. I'd never take any of the dogs with me because if you did get arrested, do you know what I mean? And a strange fucking thing, they'd be thinking, what? I'd never. Buster's got a bad case of separation anxiety. He's getting better with it all.
Yeah, he knows we're coming home now. And it's all right with me going to work, but if I'm in the house, oh, look, he's sunbathing.
He does, that's his spot. That's his spot. That, look at his eyes. He still look at his eyes like that, where like I'm fucking shattered, man. I want to go to bed.
But he likes the sun.
So where have you seen that at, Jerry? Where have you got that info from that he's been charged? Fucking one's charging as well, mate. Do you know what I mean? It was scandalous, that. You know what I mean? And you had the likes of fucking Crinkle saying that Audit in Wales fucking deserved everything he got. You know what I mean? Crinkle, man. Come on, Jerry, tell me where you got this info from, please. Because I'm not on this YouTube as much as I used to be, mate. Nowhere near. I just keep it real, but stay safe. John, do you know why I asked you? I done a test the other day on, and I'll tell you what I done a test on. Right. So, actually, do you know what? I should could have been content. Yeah. So I done a test with a title, "What You Doing?" And I knew, right, that video would not do, just with that title. I knew for the fact it wouldn't do good as that one. Please say it when I insult them. I knew it wouldn't. I knew that title, right, it would not do as good when we put on what you're doing. But let me have a look at the I just knew it wouldn't, mate. Jerry, I want to know where you got that info from, mate. Because that's good news if he has been charged. Because he wants charging, man. It was fucking scandalous. Strangled him. It was wicked the way that left the camera on as well. But I think he might have thought he turned that camera off. And I'm not going to say on any why. Because please watch it. But yeah. They done it when I got arrested at Manchester. Thought they turned the camera off. Turned the video off. I thought they turned it off, but they hadn't. You know what I mean? We're still recording. I've got it. I've got it uploaded on here, but you can't watch it yet. You know me saying the copy. You thought I was going to say ow. You'd have to kick me all over, and I still wouldn't say ow. MP, who's MP? MP. Nobody power. Okay. You haven't seen that, have you? It's been took down, that, hasn't it? Have they took it down? Has Audit in Wales took that video down? Do you know what it is? It's one of the police stations I'm gonna go to. And I fucking wanted to go that day that we all went to Cardiff. We went to Cardiff jail, and we went to Cardiff police station. I wanted to go on there for Tidfield. It was only me. The rest of them didn't. The rest of them were saying at the beginning of the day, yeah, we'll go. But even though it was getting late, yeah, nobody power. I know, yeah, we're gonna go. I wanted to go, but it was like Grandad had drove us. Grandad was saying, yeah, but the rest of them were like, want to get home. And I was like, fucking Audit in Wales, mate. That should have been one of the first ones we done. After we went to that jail, that's what we should have done, is got in the car and went to Methamphetamine police station, sat Cardiff. Even though we got a good video of Cardiff, we shut it down. Me and NY was on fire that day. It was me and NY that shut that police station down. It was me, NY, Audit and Hull was there, and Bear, he was there as well. But what it was me and Audit, me and NY that got that content. So I don't go and watch it. Go and watch it, man. You see yourself. what was I going to look for there? Audit and Wales. Auditing Wales. Maybe he's took that video down, you know. I like him as well, he's a kid, you know what I mean? That fucking copper. Oh no, it's there. Psychopathic inspector attacks and arrests. Fucking did as well. He's good, he's a nice lad, you can tell. Auden Wells is a nice lad, you know what I mean? Nice, polite. You know what I mean? I don't think he's got a bad bone in his body, man. And that copper done that to him. Do you know what I mean? He was saying there was someone here the other day. Why didn't you do that to the other fucking person who was there? You know what I mean? Fucking done it to Auden Wells, man. He's a 17-year-old kid. Fucking scandalous, that. But I do go to police stations when people are fucking gutted, man. I was gutted. Saying that, I didn't have a car. I think my car was off the road when that happened. But I will go. I fucking will go to that Methamphetamine. You know what I mean? But a lot of people, what you call it, phone. Listen, do you want to say your goodbyes?
Loads of washing up and dinner.
Just logging out, but we will be. I hate it when my computer does that. But we will be back. I know, mate. He was out of order, Jerry. Yeah, he's a good kid, John Kendra. Listen, we will be back at 8 tonight. And we have got a busy day. I've got the fucking loads to do in here. So, listen, respect. And are you saying your goodbyes, babe?
Bye, everyone. Have a lovely day. Take care. And I shall see you tonight.
At 8 p.m.
At 8 p.m.
And yeah, I just want to echo that. I hope you all have a good day today. Stay safe. Go and show your loved ones that you love them. But most of all, go and show yourself
And
that you love
enjoy the
you.
sunshine.
Go and show yourself that you love.
Vitamin D. I love you, babe.
I love you, God, you said. Got to speak now, though.
Yes.
But most of all, go and show yourself that you love you. Go and do something nice for yourself, man. And if you've got a partner, go and do something nice for your partner. I've just got myself into something there, haven't I? I just got myself into something really good. Right, guys, listen, I'm out. Look at that. That's going to be a fucking... That's a scar, that. Because I'm mixed race. Anyway, I'll just scar.
I want a garden rake.
Bad scar. Okay.
Where can you get cheap garden rakes for?
I was going to say Ormsby Hardware, but that won't be fucking cheap, that one. Ruthless. Anyway, I'm going to get going, guys. Oh, that's Royal College rules. Okay, I'll leave you with that, Andy. Listen, have a good day, guys. I'll maybe see some of you at 12:30 on the premiere. Let's go and get some. Let's go and find out what the cop thinks about sexual crimes and all that, man. So listen, I'll see some of you on the premiere, and anyone who doesn't, maybe see you tonight. Have a good day, guys. Respect.